It's in a relay format. You're doing it, yeah. So what's the plan? Is it a certain amount? Okay, you go in each, or you have times, or how? If
it's in a relay format, you're doing it, yeah. So what?
So we have about 8 of us. So we're trying to aim for at least 4 or 5, maybe even 6,000 each in one go, and then we'll switch over and rotate and try and finish the 72,000.
Oh, brilliant! And is there a lot of noise getting there? Because I remember when we were there a couple of years ago, it was crazy in there. Go on, I want you to talk to me because you know I like talking a lot. I just want you to tell me about how the school have been embracing this and what it means to be part of it. And listen, from our end, obviously, we're grateful for your school for being, you know, we work with you and being involved in raising money and doing this for a great cause, and at the same time having a lot of fun doing stuff together.
Because of the coronavirus, we haven't been able to really row for about a year. So coming back now, it's quite good to become rowing as a team, as it allows us to build our teamwork again. We try to build the connection again, if you understand what I mean. Because we haven't been rowing together for probably more than a year now, and it's quite fun now. I mean,
so I would imagine you're missing the on water stuff as well.
Yeah, really, yeah.
We've got that coming up, as you know. Rob would have shared that with you. We've also got summer courses, but that's another thing we can share that information with you moving forward. So have you been looking at any of the other stuff, any of the other things that have been going on? For instance, there's if you look on, can you see on the screen there? There's where it says Lorette there at the bottom, but that's an organisation based in South Africa.
Okay.
And the girls they come in and individually. There's 2 of them, but I'm familiar with seeing them over the last couple of days, and they do 9K each. Well, and Laura, you might have to pop it in the box because I can't remember what your challenge was. My apologies for that. But yeah, so have you been able to see have you checked out any of the Twitter feeds, anything like that, or you just focusing on what you're doing here honestly, until after?
I haven't really looked at anything on Twitter. But yeah.
I'll tell you what would be really good if you can get a chance tomorrow or over the weekend. I was doing my promoting bit here. Get the boys to have a look and line. Should be pretty amazing over the weekend. Even join in and jump on and see what you think, because it should be amazing. There's going to be a lot of different organisations who have been doing it through the week, or some who haven't are going to come. Some are doing their same thing, like Mr. Smith and Mr. McCray, my apologies, are going to be doing challenges like that where they're doing an individual challenge by themselves. So that will be taking place. So just have a look so you can feel what you're being a part of. Because sometimes when you're in there, you guys are focused and you're brilliant at that because I've been around you. So, you know, just to kind of feel how big this has been.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to sort of like take you away from your boys anymore. I don't know if Tom or anyone else has got Jessica has got anything to ask that they would like to ask.
Just keep up the good work.
Did you hear that?
Oh, sorry, I think.
Just keep up all the good work that you do.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you very much.
and we're watching as well because you guys are amazing. I love working with you, and it's it's really, really, really nice to see you again, Mohsin. And thanks for remembering my name. That's really cool.
No worries. All right, thank you.
You take care. Enjoy.
You too. Bye.
Rob, you must love working with those young people, man.
Yeah, they're fun to work with. Easy to work with.
Full of commitment.
It's been a long time since I've seen them as well.
Yeah, and he spoke so eloquently about the time away from through COVID and stuff, and reconnecting, and that's the way he was talking. That was really really nice to hear. He's so mature, head on young shoulders.
Yeah, definitely.
Really amazing.
The spokesman for Stepney.
By the way, that room, where is that room? Because that isn't the room when I've come there with you in the past.
I've been here. I guess this
hall.
It's next. It's right next to, that dungeon.
Yeah, that's so spaced out in there. Because this school, Jessica, Tom, they've got, when you go into their thing, they've got how many rowing machines in there, and it's so, crammed in. And you can be in there sometimes, and there's about 30 plus kids in there just on rowing machines, and you have to sort of like tiptoe around it. It's really cool.
You want to have a word with, or try to have a word with Martin?
Yeah, see if Martin will always want to say something. In the meantime, hello there, Mifford. Is that correct? Have I said it correctly? If you can hear me.
Hi guys.
Martin. We're going to stay here with you for the duration, mate, and have a little chat with you while you're working.
His quips have dried up a little bit.
Mate, you just look like you just got on. It doesn't even look like you've been rowing for. How long have you been rowing for now?
We're off the 50k now.
And how long have you been sitting down for on the ergo?
3 hours, 45 minutes.
Nice. So that's smashing a couple of years ago, isn't it? You can speak for him if you want, Rob.
Yeah, he's done really well.
Yeah, he's done.
50K now.
We're terrible. Sorry, Martin. Thank you.
I think 50k is the bit
wow.
where they're starting to count down.
Starting to, yeah, it's like
the other teacher.
The big push.
Working really hard.
Mr. McRae.
Stand for it.
Has he got music on? Has he got headphones on? Yeah, cool. I'll just give him a clap just to say, well done. Keep it moving. Really good.
I'll leave it in the middle now.
Yeah. Thanks, Rob, for sharing that great stuff. Mifford, is it? Have I got it correct? Have I pronounced that correctly?
Yeah, Milford. Good afternoon.
Oh, there's an L. My apologies. I need some new glasses. My apologies. Milford, sorry. Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're just pleased that you guys are on here, and you're happy to share your challenge with us. So thanks for letting us have a look in on it. What's your challenge?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no.
Yes,
it's going well. I'm enjoying it. So we're doing I'm from Imperial. We're doing the shorter one, I guess.
Okay.
We're just trying to get as fast as possible.
And do you mind me asking who are you guys doing it for fundraising as well?
So I mean we came on a little bit late. Weren't really sure what was happening, but we're definitely happy to get involved. So yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Good.
So is it only going to be today you're doing it, or are you going to be part of the weekend as well?
No, so we started Monday and we're going through to Monday.
Oh, nice.
All the way through.
Nice. Okay, and your individual targets are for yourself? Not when I say targets, the distance.
Yeah, so we're each doing the 8 of us are each doing 9k, and most of us are putting it down into 100 meters.
Okay.
So really chasing up the score.
We look forward to watching them, mate. Sorry, I'm Tom.
Yes.
It's just, I'm Lawrence. I've called myself Tom Lawrence. I think these guys are just. I'm just getting excited just watching everything. So I've forgotten who I am. Jessica, Tom, and I'm Lawrence. Yeah.
Nice.
Wilfred, I'm gonna let you get on with it rather than distracting you from what you're here to do. So I'll let you get on with it.
Well, yeah, I'm setting out plenty of rest, so I'll do one, and then we can chat about whatever you want.
Perfect. Thank you. Look at this. Have I pronounced it correctly? Ashmali from the Champions Rowing Club. who's doing 9K.
Hi, Lawrence. I think it is Asamale.
Okay, good. Yeah, yeah, Asamale. Lovely name. Good stuff. And then it would be the other one who I couldn't pronounce yesterday as well, which is amazing. And well, you couldn't either, to be fair. Who's going to be for as well doing a 9K?
I can't say their names.
Okay.
I better to say their names properly.
Anyway, we it's sad to me to make sure I do it correctly. We're
going to be joining in with Tom.
Yes.
We're going to probably come in a little bit later, about 5 minutes or so she can finish her 9K, and then we'll use the same ergo to come in with Tom.
Thanks, Jane, for sharing that.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe the guys on the ergos from Stepney Green, where it says Robert there, of being sitting on the ergo for 2.5 hours. It's like they just got on.
I think I'd be struggling after that long.
They're amazing.
I'd definitely go off too hard.
Thinking the faster you go, the quicker I get there.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Just experienced. At 50K, the monitor resets. We didn't know that.
And
it just reset back to the beginning.
So you got that.
Write down everything.
Well, at least you got that if you flick back and check after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get an idea now of where he was, how much you had to go. Might end up doing an extra K just to make sure instead of stopping and going back on again.
Yeah. So
don't tell Martin I said that.
I just had to do toilet break. That's his first toilet break. So just under 4 hours.
Wow.
So,
good stuff, guys. Oh, wow. Amazing. So we've got so much different variations here. We've got over there, the left-hand side, where you are doing those 72K challenges and the boys as well. And then we've got Milford over here, who's doing these 9K, but breaking it down into sprints. And then we've got the champions from South Africa doing the 9K challenges individually, 2 of them, 9K each. So that'd be 18K for there. And they're joining in with Tom and Mossbourne as well when they arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
What team are you from?
I'm Imperial College London.
Say again?
Imperial.
My team. That's good. Yeah, you got a bit smashed.
Got a big eye.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we're going for obviously lots of different tactics here.
Yeah.
Some people bashing out in one go.
Who did you have on last night?
I assume it was probably Jack Powell.
Yeah, it was Jack. Big Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our captain this year.
Oh, he's amazing. We had a good chat last night as well. He kept on. Hold on, I'm back in a minute. Just like you done just a couple of minutes ago.
Exactly. Yeah, Jack was keen to get everyone involved, so that was good.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. Are you looking at the are you taking in what else is going on around on the other screens as well, Wilford?
Yeah, lots of good stuff going on there.
Did you hear?
Oh, sorry, go for it.
No, you go.
I was just saying, yeah, not really my thing to stay on the oak for several hours. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And that's a school in I don't know if you heard when I said it in East London, Stepney Green School, that being part of us as an organisation, not the programs we worked on over the years, and they've been part of it. So they've been with us for a long time. And then we've got someone who's totally new in the middle, and that's the champions based South Africa. I think they're if I'm correct in saying this, that they're going to be participating in National Junior Indoor Rowing Championships in Jerk.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and it'll be virtual this year from the 13th of 5th to the 15th of May. So they're going to be getting involved in that as well, so which is really cool.
That is very cool. I remember I've done that once. I think it was year 10 or something at school, year 11, something like that.
Yeah.
I did that. It's such a cool atmosphere, although it's quite tough.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a really great day. Really busy as well. Obviously it's busy. If you've got 2,000 plus kids or young people or pupils participating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a busy atmosphere.
And the great thing about it as well, that as an event, it's such a range of different young people that are participating in it as well, which is fantastic as well to see.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just really like it when new people come into the sport. Especially because there's often quite a big barrier to entry, or at least a big perceived barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Especially for school kids, I think. I think like sometimes at university it can be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
If like the university is well funded, but I think for schools it's much more difficult.
It is, and when you get it, and you'd know this anyway, when you get in there and you start these sessions and you introduce them, and then you get these young people to try and get on, and well, not to try to get on water. The responses from them, it's like they can't believe how amazing it was and why haven't they been doing this in the past. But it's great. That's why organizations like us exist as well, isn't it? To give that opportunity as well. So it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love seeing. I love. Sorry, my mic's echoing. I do love seeing the like the mixture with regards to abilities as well. You'd get the crews coming in who are really ready to go. We're gonna win, and you got others who are coming in. Oh my God, look how many people are here. How do we cope with this? And once they've participated, they feel so exhilarated. And that's been my experience anyway. Have you been to Jessica? Have you been to NJERC?
1 sec.
Yeah, I've been twice, I think. The first year was just sort of to see what it was about, and then last year brought a school from Slough. Yeah, it's pretty busy, pretty full on. Tiring.
Was it tiring halfway through the day, or did you, or before the day ended, or?
Yeah, just from the get-go.
Yeah, it's so loud, isn't it?
Yeah, the fun for everyone.
Yeah.
Really great, and they all really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Just seeing kids from different schools as well, particularly when they don't race a lot, seeing that there's other schools out there that do exactly the same thing as them, I think is really reassuring.
Absolutely, so true. Hello, Callum.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mute myself for that.
No, that's fine. You're fine. You didn't have a weird sound coming out of the room or anything like that, so you're...
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is Callum...
Is that our Callum?
I'm not sure.
It is. Hi.
Hey, Callum, how you doing?
Callum,
Good, thanks. How are you? Sorry, I was just doing one of the intervals.
That's okay. So you're from the same team, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. How are you, Callum? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Have you been hearing us talking here?
Yeah, for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's quite interesting.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Have you been? What's your ideas on this as an event? So, I mean, I probably shouldn't be asking you that right now. You've been in the middle of doing stuff.
No, I think it's quite good. I mean, I've quite enjoyed because me personally, I kind of slacked off a little bit because obviously the longer kind of lockdown goes on, you'll be like, oh, it's going to be quite a while till we get back on the water. And then suddenly doing an event like this just kind of makes sure you get back on the erg. And whack out a little bit each day, and it kind of helps just get things going again, especially since we're back on the water in like the 2 or 3 weeks. So that's always nice.
Did you manage? Go on, you two can talk to me. I'm great. I'll listen. It's fine. I'm talking all the time.
Yeah, exactly the same feeling, Callum. A bit of motivation to get going again. Oh, we've got Omar as well.
Hello, Omar.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'll leave you free to interview each other, and I could just listen. I'm cool. I'm okay. I was going to ask. I was going to ask Callum, and you can answer it as well. I mean, when you guys, I know Milford said that they came to this quite late, but once you got into this, did you sort of like look at it as what did you look at it as a challenge? Did you look at it as this is a great thing, we can get to raise some money to charity? Did you look at the other teams that are participating?
Yes, I think the first thing was when Jack mentioned it, it was like, oh, that would be a good thing to do for the charity. Obviously, like that's a great thing to do. And then we sort of were like, we saw who was interested, who signed up for it, and then we just sort of left it at that. And then as soon as like we got the team formed, we got quite keen about it, and I made sure that people were going to take it seriously.
Well, I definitely see you in action, and I've seen is it Tom? Sorry, his name was Jack. Did you say Jack last night? Who was it last night?
Yeah, Jack Powell.
Jack, sorry, Jack, calling you Tom. And see him last night. So it's your turn now, Omar, to impress.
I'll give it my best.
Sorry?
I'll give it my best. I think I've been a bit gassed from the past 3 days, but hopefully I'll still get something going.
Yeah, Omar's been giving us some big ones.
Oh, nice.
If it's not less than 118, is it even a 100 meter?
Pretty good. It's pretty big.
Have you been looking at any of the other organisations that have been doing activities in here? Or obviously you're on the screen now, so you can take an opportunity to have a look at a couple of the others, because I was speaking to Milford earlier on. If you there's Lorette there, they're an organisation from South Africa. And then over to, well, it's to my left. You see some couple of teachers in a hall there. They're doing a 72K challenge, which they'll be doing in the day individually. So they'll be doing 72K each. And then you also in that same school, the Stepney Green School from East London, which has been part of their London Youth Rowing programs over the years, you'll see the school are doing a 346K together, so that most of the school have been participating in that. And also as well, in that room there, you have a group of 8 year 11 students who are doing the relay, they said about 6K each on the for the 72K challenge as well. So it's kind of, like from one range where you got you guys who are really on the competitive side of things, and then you got the other guys, not that they're any less competitive, but doing it on different levels. It's just amazing to just witness that. So I was wondering how you felt about being a part of all that as well.
Yeah, Callum, do you want to talk about that? Because I'm about to stop. But yeah, no, I think it's great.
You go, Milford. We can speak after. Go on, Callum.
Yeah, no, it's really good as well, because I mean, I've only just come to this sport fairly recently. I in my first year of uni, and obviously it's annoying that it kind of got cut off.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been exposed to that much of like the rowing world kind of outside our little club. So it's really nice, because this is like one of the, like, all the Bucks things last year were cancelled for us. So it's quite nice being part of that kind of bigger rowing community again, kind of getting a nice little insight into how everyone kind of views the sport and like how everyone kind of gets involved. Like I haven't been able to see that before, and it's quite nice to see, and especially during lockdown when you're kind of a little bit more isolated. You get to see everyone kind of going for this joint cause, which I think is really important.
Yeah. And talk about that when the COVID and you think about this as being an event and obviously being amazing, and you get people being competitive, and also the other side of it where you have people who weren't doing anything. I'm not talking about the competitive people, the guys who, for instance, the schools, getting the kids engaged in something healthy activity, get them up and going again. Parents have been participating as teams for some of the schools, for some of the organisations, some of the schools as well that we work with. So that's been really helpful for everybody psychologically as well as physically as well as it's been a great event.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Oh, it is good fun.
Yeah, but I
Sometimes you
can
do
see-
just want to get on.
I can see
Sometimes
your
you just
face.
want to get on an erg and just
Yeah.
yank the chain really hard, and that's quite fun.
And then feel the pain afterwards and just feel good again.
Yeah.
Callum, what made you want to start rowing at university? What was it that?
Well, for me, it was a couple of the guys back in Freshers Week came up behind me, tapped me on the back of the shoulder, like, "You're tall, mate.
Yeah, you're tall.
Give rowing a go." And then kind of the Imperial, kind of freshers events for rowing as well are really good because they kind of get you down, get you on the water. And of course, as soon as you get on the water, you're basically hooked because you're like, "Oh my God, I've never done anything remotely like this before. This is actually really fun." And then you just kind of want to keep going back. So then it's once you get involved, they get you involved early, they get you on the water, and then you're like, okay, this is quite a nice team thing. Get to meet loads of people as well early on in uni, which is a great thing. And then you kind of just get hooked.
So even when it starts getting really hard work, what makes you want to keep going?
Can Omar answer that? Sorry, because I got to jump on front of the interval quickly.
Yeah, no, I can. I mean, honestly, it's just like doing it with your team. I mean, if you're going to be miserable at 6 a.m. in the middle of December, it's always better to be with a group of your friends. And I mean, I always find that what motivates me is kind of in the summer when it's nice and warm and it's clear skies and I've got my sunglasses on, then I can motivate myself. But I definitely rely on my team to motivate me, even when it gets really difficult. I mean, I think our coach has told us not to do any tests, kind of hard pieces, because you just perform better just by being around other people. And I think that's when I really thrive on.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not very good on my own.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a big part of it. Just doing stuff with the other guys, with the squad. Yeah. I think especially over lockdown, it's been quite difficult being all spread out all over the place. We've tried to do various challenges or various things to keep up, but like Callum said, it's been so long that the motivation just slowly goes downhill and sometimes drops off a cliff. So
yeah,
it's very much looking forward to being back.
Yeah, it's kind of reassuring that everyone's been in the same position or boat. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I guess that's partly why people have sort of kept up to a certain extent. Everyone else is doing the same sort of thing. It's difficult for everyone, but I guess especially difficult for people trying to get into the sport, because people that are already doing it at the moment are just about ticking along. So yeah.
Like I said, add to that, I think the big selling point of rowing is rowing an actual boat, not really the rowing machine. So I know my younger brother wanted to get into rowing, but it's all he can do is the rowing machine. And he hates it. I hate it as well. And I'm kind of look, you need to trust me. The selling point is being in a boat. And I think that's definitely I'm also a member at London Rowing Club, and they're really struggling with recruitment because it's very hard to convince people come and sit on this machine for 3 hours.
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, Milford, do you know how far the rest of us have to go? Last time I checked, we were on 45%. Are we anything higher?
Yeah, we must be going through halfway soon. I think I'm over halfway already. I think. So, yeah. I don't know. Do you know what Basil's doing? Do you know whether he's done anything yet? That's my
idea.
That's my big worry.
I'm hoping Jack will force him to do it at some point. Surely, if he's in the boathouse, he'll remember to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we don't want London to catch up.
No.
Here we go.
And the guys in the boat use the gym, or can they only use the ergs?
No, the gym's locked. They can only use the boat base.
Is Kevin on the team as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin is. I think he's doing quite well.
He's putting a shift.
Yeah, I was quite surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah, it's good to see him putting it.
Is Kevin doing a master's? Or is he still in a? I guess I haven't actually met Kevin.
He's not around very much. I think he's doing a master's because he's in that same year as Jimbo.
Oh, fair.
All right, I've got to whack off another one. Sorry.
Any improvements on the technique you can make there, Jessica? I'm only teasing that, guys.
Oh, I've been slated over the last year for my technique.
At the moment, especially for something like this, it's so bad.
Quarter slide, all arms, just.
Quite hard to do the perfect stroke when you're doing so short. So
yeah,
let you off.
Omar's showing off his rate 48 again.
Woo.
Oh, I got up to 69 the other day. I was quite proud.
Ow.
What a slide.
I can't even break 40 most of the time.
Oh, I can't go below 40.
Did the rest of you get into rowing the same way Callum did? Or
I was doing it from school, from when I started school. I was fortunate enough to have a rowing team at school, and I just thought, like, my dad basically told me, "Oh, you're kind of tall, you should go see if you like it." And so I tried it, and then I've been doing it since then.
Thankfully, you're good at it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, you can stay humble. That's okay. We're allowed to compliment you. What about you, Omar?
I also started in secondary school. I went to a friend's race and watched it. And I was like, "Oh, that looks pretty fun." Then I just joined my school's team, and now I'm here.
I detect an accent there, and if you don't mind me asking, was it
right.
over here or abroad you learned how to row?
Yeah, in London. I studied at the American school in London.
Okay.
So I've lived in London, but everyone there is from the US. So you kind of pick it up from all of them.
Yeah.
And so apparently, my mom told me I'm slowly shifting back to my Londoner roots, being an Imperial. But
it was stronger last year when you joined.
Sorry?
It was stronger, like earlier, like 6 months ago. It was a little bit stronger, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm switching back. I have no recollection, but apparently I was a very posh baby.
Nothing wrong with that. So the guy's got the American out of you then, in other words.
Doesn't take long.
Yeah, well, my mom is American, so I'm slowly apparently going back to being a bit more American now that I'm at my parents' house now.
I had that because my mom's also American, and I lived there for about 6 years in South Carolina. So I had like a deep South American accent, and I lost it.
Raw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on to I'm gonna let you guys just focus for a couple of minutes, and we'll come back because I love speaking to you. Just want to find out what's going on the other venues.
Awesome.
Thank you. Have a good day now.
No, I'm with you. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Thanks for talking. Yeah.
See you soon then.
Yeah. Very polite of you, Omar. Thank you. Rob, can you hear me over there? In Stepney Green. He just came off shot. He was over by the teachers and he's just come off shot. Maybe I should ping him a message, get him. How long's Lorette How much has Lorette done so far? Anybody can share that with me? Would you be able to say, Jean, or?
Can I have a look quickly at the times? There we go. This
Okay.
not too far to go.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice.
Well, the good thing about this is that it motivated me to do it earlier in the day rather than like 7 p.m. when I've run out of other stuff to do.
What, coming onto the Zoom, you mean, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. You should check it out over the weekend as well. I know you guys are young and you've got things to do. But check it out over the weekend because there's a lot of exciting things that are going to be taking place over the weekend, and especially from what I understand from 9 o'clock onwards on the Sunday as well. So, you know, I won't say, you just check it out and you'll find that for yourself. Should be pretty cool.
Awesome, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Robert, I can't say any louder than that, can I? Oh, 10 minutes to go for Lorette. Let me just give Rob a little message, find out how they're getting on over there at Stepney. If I can get this screen off.
Was it quite nice seeing all the some of the GB teams get involved?
You answer that, Tom. Armed forces. Yeah. 18, yeah. I definitely can second that. And by the way, the reason why I said, Tom, you can answer that, because I just been talking. So it'd be good if you could hear somebody else's voice on the broadcast. I will speak to Rob though, because I did ask him to come over. What's the energy feel like in there, Rob?
Martin's starting to struggle a little bit.
Is he still determined to push on and get the 72K done in the day?
I think they'll finish it today.
The
boys
just tell him to,
because they've 8. Say again.
Just take the monitor from in front of him and don't let him see the monitor.
He needs to see it. But because it started again.
Oh, cause yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
So, But boys in the relay team are doing well. They're changing over every 5 or 6K. So they're fine, but they're starting to eat lunch now. So
okay.
I told them, the boys are eating lunch, you have to go right to the end, because you won't be able to do anything right now.
Wow.
Half an hour.
A banana and a couple of Snicker bars wouldn't do the trick for them.
They're eating fish and chips.
Guys, it's the difference in the refueling, guys. I can't imagine Omar, Milford, and Callum getting some fish and chips in between there. or am I wrong in saying that?
One of the boys in the white tops eating a chocolate cake.
Oh, you gotta love this, and they're still going on. Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, he's holding up his cake. Yeah. Hey, over there, Mr. McRae is going well. He's going strong.
Yeah.
I think he's on 56k.
Sitting up nice and tall.
So yeah, they're not been too bad.
That's really nice. How you getting on there?
It's freezing. You see it, I'm wearing a top.
You need to get an ergo out there, mate. Look at the rest of you. Did you cycle in? Are you done enough on your challenge? Because guys, we're doing a challenge ourselves as coaches, but our challenge is slightly nothing like you guys. We're doing it, most of us on cycles. So we're doing the 72k challenge. So that when you calculate it, we're doing about just under 40 each, 40k. I've only been out once, so I'm gonna have to complete mine tomorrow. But on mine, it was 2 days ago. I've only done 16k.
Sorry to cut you, but Omar's looking a bit too happy over here. I don't understand how.
This is the first time I've spoken to someone not in this house in 3 weeks. I am loving this.
Well spotted, Rob.
I think of the chocolate cake and fish and chips. So that's where the real thing is coming from.
I'm comparing your facial expressions to these facial expressions, and it's nothing the same. It's nothing. He's protein bar. One hand rowing, protein bar, one hand rowing.
Gotta love it.
I like it.
Yeah, you gotta love it. The different challenges and the different styles and the different reasons. It's fantastic. But we're happy that we're making you feel happy, Omar, considering that you're pushing yourself there. So that's good to know.
No, thank you. I mean, I personally much more enjoy sprinting as opposed to any form of endurance. So this is perfectly tapered to me.
So we're not going to get you doing the 72k challenge by yourself.
No, probably not. Maybe. I enjoy the endurance, but I don't like feeling the pain of it. So at least if it's 100 meters, it's over and gone very quick.
I thought that was the idea, the pain. I thought that's what drew people back. I thought that's what it was. No?
I definitely say it's the satisfaction of winning for me, not really the pain.
Okay. You have to go through that pain if you're going to be a winner in rowing. That's for certain.
I think it's much. I just really enjoy rowing. I think I told the other guys in our group chat. I really do not like all the fitness aspect of rowing. I just really love rowing in the boat, and that's what I have to do. And things I get more fit, so I like it.
There was a famous rower that you guys would all be familiar with, and you'd be familiar with what he said as well when he was getting off when he won his fourth gold medal.
He works for London Youth Rowers.
Let me hold back and listen to Miss over. Hello. That's okay.
Deputy head here.
Oh, hello, Miss.
Yeah, I'm just saying hi to everybody. It's a wonderful thing, and I hope it raises lots of money for the organisation. Okay.
Well, you're Miss. Can I just say, Miss, your school's amazing for you to give them the scope to be able to do this. Like all the different stuff that they've been doing over the week as well. Yeah. So you deserve a round of applause as well.
Okay.
Thank you for that as well.
Because, I don't. Mr. Smith does. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't realize I was on mute.
No,
sorry.
That's fine. That was worth cutting in. That was definitely worth cutting in. Yeah. Did you say the headmistress or deputy headmistress? Either one, it doesn't matter. Coming deputy over and that's brilliant. That was definitely worth that time. Thanks for that, Rob. I was just going to say, guys, that what he said is, well, when I say it, you'll know I'm speaking about. When if anybody sees me after his 4th gold medal, if anybody sees me in a boat again, you have you've got my permission to, yeah. You do remember who said that, yeah?
Yeah. I think, was that in Gold Fever, that quote?
No, that well, it might have been, but it was Mr. Redgrave.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the two.
Yeah, he won his 4th gold medal. Anyway, the point I was making is that what you guys are saying, because you have to go through that horrible pain to get there. I've never ever seen anybody win a regatta or a gold medal, and then afterwards the first thing, well, maybe a little smile, but then afterwards it's like, oh my god, why did I do that?
Yeah, you've got a certain amount. It's like going into your overdraft. You suffer the consequence.
That's a good analogy.
I know both feelings quite well.
That's good. You guys are keeping me laughing. I love this. Thank you.
I'm going to use that one. I like
that is a good one, isn't it? It's a really good one.
Yeah, you finish and you're like, oh, that was horrible, and then you've just got to suffer through it more for like another hour.
Yeah. But all worthwhile though, because it's what you do and enjoy doing as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Tom. Type 2 fun. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
nice.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, type 2 fun, absolutely.
I can't believe I've never heard that. That's a good one. Have you heard that one, Jessica?
No.
There you go, 2. You got 2 now. So, yeah. Oh, nice.
That's good. I like that one.
Tooth is another rower. He works for the organisation at the moment. He's in New Zealand, and yeah, he's from New Zealand as well.
This is definitely like the ideal thing. If you told me to like choose one thing to do, I would just probably choose this.
Okay, so all of you are pretty much the same on that. Same with you, Callum, because I know Omar said that. The same.
I'm a big fan of the UT2. I'm not sure. As much fun as it is to whack out some sprints, there's just when you're getting kind of like a nice steady state and you're just going at it, and then it's like, oh, actually, I'll do a bit longer because you feel quite good. I think that's quite nice. But then again, it is also quite fun to just pull really hard and then feel really bad afterwards.
feel good about feeling bad, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all well and good for training, but it's not as fun. It's just it just gets boring. It's boring.
Just watch lectures.
Yeah, I guess.
At least
I've been watching Formula One while I've been doing this. That's been quite good.
So you've been watching
the Formula One season 3 on Netflix.
Okay.
That's been good.
I'm not really a big Formula One fan, unfortunately.
I'm not a huge fan, but the series is quite entertaining.
Not that means I shouldn't, like you shouldn't love it. But my missus loves it. I don't. It isn't my thing.
I've taken up podcasting to do over UT2 sessions.
Yeah, I do that too. Wrong ones then.
Wow.
I do that for sprint ones. It's pretty much the same, like 20-minute set that I've had probably since I was about 14.
So Tom, this is the first one. You listen to the same music all the time when you're. You got the. Yeah, and you got that rhythm with it as well, haven't you? 'Cause the rhythm that you like to be in when you're doing it, if that makes any sense. Mm.
Power.
Is that Callum winding down now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, just a quick toilet break to continue.
Thank you for sharing.
No worries. We're very open here at ICBC.
I love it. With all this rest, you can do whatever you want.
Mm.
Yeah, so the flat is still living in the boathouse. There are 8 rooms above. So there are 8 rowers that live up there. And they're not allowed to use the gym because that's all shut down, but they can use the boat bays for like erging and stuff. It's not bad. Yeah, it kind of sucks a bit, but it's the uni are being very restrictive at the moment, unfortunately. It's what we've got to deal with. Unfortunately not. The uni won't let us go out until the 7th. Nope. Yeah, I don't know, they've been quite difficult. And yeah, we haven't managed to convince them that even though everyone else is doing it, we should be able to do it, but yeah. I think basically they just decided to put a blanket no sports for the rest of this term. And I guess we come under that, so it's a bit annoying.
Ashmali, sorry, Lorette, is she, you can type it in the box if you like. What's her, has she been improving on her distances through the week, or isn't that an issue, or that isn't what the aim is? Is it just to complete the 9K daily?
Yeah, we've completed the 9Ks now for all the girls. She just completed her 9K in 49.58 now.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to go on to the Mossbourne group now with the boys now and row the 500 meter pieces with them.
Nice.
So they've completed their group, and Andy messaged me this morning to say that Champions was in front of his group, the para events or something to that effect.
Okay.
So that's what they've been doing.
Oh, brilliant. Have you been enjoying the conversation?
Yes, absolutely been enjoying the conversation. I would have loved to have had a few more ergos and had a few more boys and girls rowing.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky when you only have one ergo.
Yeah.
So doing the best we can do, and hopefully next time we can do this as well.
I'm sure. I was just about to say I'm sure, but I'm hopeful that will be the case next time, that you will be in a position where you have.
You can come and row in a boat.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Oh, it would be wonderful.
It's gonna happen.
I feel so. I think so. I believe it will work. Having lots of faith and lots of dreams now at the moment. This has given me so many opportunities to dream really, really big. There's been a lot of eye-opening happening, and to the fact that we can do a lot of international stuff. It doesn't just really have to be in South Africa on its own.
Yeah.
So that for me is enlightening, just to see that you can row virtually using technology.
Absolutely.
And enjoying the company of all the other rowers of all the world. It's amazing.
That's why I was saying to the boys just now as well, like, it'd be great if they could have a look just to feel it, because they're doing their, sorry boys for talking about while you're here, you're doing your challenges, you're doing brilliantly as well, and it's kind of like in your world there, and you're part of this big thing, which it'd be great if you could just look at that and just feel. I mean, I'm sure you can, because we've been speaking about, just feel that energy that's taking place with this Race the Thames.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was quite surprised how many people are doing it and all the people that are involved, especially like people from different countries. Like you said, army crews. I wasn't expecting that, so that was very fun.
I was actually also a bit ignorant. Like I'm so happy I signed up. I thought there was only gonna be like 15 teams, and it was gonna kind of be like, 15 of us. Let's just like do it and see how it goes. But like, I think Andy sent an email like we've got over 100 teams, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing.
I think when we saw it, the Tom, you go on, Tom. You're probably going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you see when it was broken down, the different places in the world, we're talking about the USA, we're talking about Africa, and obviously Europe, UK, just everybody from all over the world. Someone said it earlier on, I think it was Jean, with everybody just getting together. She said it much better than I'm saying it now. But yeah, everybody from all over the world just coming together with that with the same rowing, the mindset on rowing, which is yeah, pretty impressive. Not pretty impressive, very, very impressive.
I think definitely at the beginning I was like, I think the objective like is to win. But now I kind of feel a bit more communal about it. I'm like, oh no, it's like we're all the teams are gonna try. Like sure, one person's gonna win, but it's like we're all trying to finish it together and like, do it. Because like it's not. I personally expected this to be like really easy. I was like, 1,500 a day, that's like easy. But I'm like I've slowed down a bit because it's actually really difficult. And I think it's like really amazing to see that everyone is just doing it and getting on with it.
That's great to hear, because I think rowing lacks that a lot of the time. Everything's focused on everyone wanting to win, but you forget about the actual just taking part.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the map where you can see all the crews going along, all the teams. I know, it's fantastic. I like that. That's good.
Especially when you're at the front of that. I know you didn't mean it that way, but I know you guys are going hard to win this.
Yeah, I think
nothing wrong with that.
It was quite nice when we passed Imperial Boathouse on our little dot. That was good. Oh.
Did you want to share something, Rob?
No, not really.
Okay.
Listening in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of those like when those crews row across the Atlantic and have that big race, or whether like the sailing race across the Atlantic or something like that. And you can like follow their progress and all that. It reminds me of that. But far more people, which is great.
You there was a gentleman who was doing the challenge by himself for Andre was doing 346. Was he doing the 346? He did, didn't he? Yeah. Tom. Yeah. Sorry, my apologies. 364. No wonder you weren't responding. Yeah, 364. He done it by himself and he completed it the day before yesterday.
Whoa, that's pretty impressive.
He's a gentleman, 57-year-old gentleman from Amsterdam, and he goes for all these big challenges. He likes to challenge himself with these marathons, and not just on an ergo, on water as well. So so we've had different type of characters like that. There's a lady who's going to be on tomorrow. She's doing the 72K challenge. Is that Lucy? My apologies if I've got her name wrong. Tom, you might be able to correct me on that. But anyway, she'll be doing it tomorrow. Yeah. So and she's I can't remember what she shared this with us as well. I can't remember what it is that she what's her I shouldn't even be speculating on what it is, but anyway, she's MS, yeah. And she loves to challenge herself to these big challenges. And we had a good chat with her, and she actually got to meet the gentleman we're talking about, Andre, because they've came across each other, but they never actually got to speak. And through this event, they've actually got to engage with each other. So that was really cool to be a part of, and sitting down and listening to that a couple of days ago.
It's good, yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. It's always weird when you meet people at these events, or like same with like big regattas or stuff. You meet people that you've like interacted with but never properly spoken to, and that's always fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are engaged with us here now. So it's really thank you, guys, because I know you're working hard at the same time. You might not think you're working hard, but you are. We know you are, because you're enjoying it too much, and it actually doesn't look like you're working hard, but you are. So yeah, thanks for engaging with us.
Hopefully we can get some more people on as well. That'd be good.
Yeah, I believe over the weekend it's going to be really busy, because a lot of people have saved themselves to do that, and a lot of people have saved themselves to get to the stage where they're completing their task over the weekend. So they might have started on Wednesday or Thursday, or as we said, some of them are actually coming in to do the complete thing on that given day. There was one gentleman who contacted me yesterday, and it's a veteran team, and he's coming down with 7 of his teammates, and they'll be participating tomorrow. So so he hasn't done anything through the week. They're doing 72k, so it's pretty much the same as you just breaking it down. I don't think they'll be doing sprints though. I'm saying that with a smile, because he said that to me. So not saying that he can't do things, but he told me they definitely won't be doing it like that.
Fair enough. Right, here we go.
I think that's the beauty of it, though, just being able to do it how you want to, because I wouldn't be doing sprints either.
I think and there's another gentleman who's done 100k on I spoke to him yesterday, day before, he done 100k on his bike, and when I spoke to him, he just got off the ergo after doing 35k. And he still came and spoke. I couldn't believe he came and spoke to me, and then he was going off to do another challenge, and he was going to go on the cycle again after that. He's part of the armed forces.
I think the story with that lady, I guess one of my observations is rowing, as opposed to other sports, like everyone I've met in rowing is just so mentally tough. And I think that's definitely like the biggest skill I've got from rowing, is just like everyone I know in rowing is like kind of, not in like a bad way, but it's like very gritty. I think that's a really positive attribute to have just in life.
I like that word, gritty.
I know Milford's doing his thing now, but we should try and get everyone down at least from IC. I reckon we're quite flexible tomorrow. What do you think, Milford?
I reckon if we got everyone tomorrow, that would be good.
Yeah, that would be really good.
What time is it for tomorrow?
We start at 8 in the morning, and it ends at 3 o'clock.
When do you reckon would be a good time for us to come on?
I'd like to see you guys first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock.
You've just started holiday.
No, it'd be great. You guys would be perfect just to be on for 8 o'clock in the morning and be part of the cast that welcomes, for want of a better way of putting it, that welcomes everybody else on. Okay. That's what I was doing from a selfish point of view, because I love these three. Just to see them again tomorrow, it'd be good. Yeah. So I'll be on from 8 till 10, but that's neither here nor there, to be fair. It's only from my own personal, but you guys jump on any time you want.
I can do 8. I guess one of the benefits, we've just started Easter break, so get ready for that and then go to bed at 12.
Nice.
So perfect Saturday.
And bring a smile to people's faces. Well,
yeah,
nice, not my face anyway.
I'll try. But yeah, I guess Milford and Cam, I'm free whenever. So I think
on the group chat, so we'll see when people say. We'll try and get early.
It's great that you're thinking of doing it anyway, coming over the weekend. That'd be brilliant to see you guys on.
I'll definitely be there. So
yeah,
hope we can get more.
Brilliant.
Lawrence, is this the technique that you showed them?
Where's that arm in the background there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like him to extend his legs a bit more and get his arms between, but you know, that's just me. But he's got such powerful legs. That's yeah, he's really powerful. He is
with the lunchtime technique.
Yeah, really. I've just had a big piece of cake and some fish and chips technique. Oh, he won't mind me having a banter. He won't mind me having a banter. Yeah, just take it easy. Oh, okay, of course. Oh, yeah.
Well, no, more than half the team.
Even a bigger round of applause then. Yeah, let them know. Share the love.
And I think they're going to just, I don't know, I think they'll be done within about an hour or so.
Yeah, because they haven't got that much to go now, I would have thought. So Tom, can I just the champions have gone over to Tom, and is it okay, cool. That's what I thought as well. Yeah. No, we're loving what's going on here as well. So we're hopefully you guys are keeping us entertained. It isn't necessarily my job to keep you entertained. It's for you guys to engage with us, and you are. Thank you so much. Brilliant.
Hi, I'm enjoying it.
Ah, good stuff. Do any of you play rugby?
Not anymore.
Yeah, we was having a chat last night, and Andy was saying, Andrew Triggs, we were talking about that, and we were talking about what I asked him the question, what made you get into sport? And he said when he was younger, he was really big, and he just liked the challenge of rowing, so and went off to join, was it Molesey Club, rowing club? And I asked him if any of them were better than him, so on and so forth. At the time they were, then he got better, and that it's evolved from there. And I'm saying, okay, so what you're saying to me, you as we all know, you have to be tall, yeah, it helps. And he said, no, what you do, you go to watch a rugby game, and if you see a prop who can't throw or catch, say, okay, cool, get him in the rowing team, get him in the rowing squad. We were talking about the fitness and the strength of rowing, and obviously we've done big events in the past. And another event I can remember doing, we had a rugby team there, and they were like guys from the Marines, so they were crazy on the ergos.
That sounds like a couple of the university Novi teams that they bash out at Bucks. It's quite fun.
You look at them and you're like, woo.
Yeah, just getting a bunch of people who are monsters on the ergs, put them in a boat, and inevitably it's probably going to go decently quick.
Yeah, we can work on the technique. Just get in the boat.
Exactly.
Martin, if you can hear me over there, you're amazing. You and Mr. McRae. No, they can't hear me, but I'll get it out there on the broadcasting. And it's even harder when you're doing a challenge like that, when you're in a room. I mean, as I said, went there a couple of years ago when they done the Children in Need, and it was so noisy, and there was music, and people were there, come on, and fine, and getting it out, motivating to do it. And whereas obviously they're being supported there, but it's like isolated as well, isn't it?
very different environment to what they would be at if it was at the copper box.
Yeah. Yeah. All that noise is just keeping you going, isn't it?
Mm.
You're going to feel the same amount of pain, but you're going to have people saying, no, you can't stop. You can't. Just keep it going. Remember why you're doing this. And you're the best. And
yeah, good shout helps a lot.
Yeah, it really does.
Omar knows that. Sometimes I can get a bit vocal in the boat. We need a bit more power. Is that right?
You're a leader, that's why.
Yeah, he's our captain-elect.
Leader. You need a leader in the boat.
Yeah, but
yeah, sometimes when we're doing battle paddling with 2 on my side, we usually get a couple people in each one, sort of giving it some chat and trying to get them to go faster, that sort of thing.
I almost find the chat from within the boat is always a bit more helpful than the chat from the cocks.
Go on, elaborate. Oh yeah. We're broadcasting as well. Yeah.
I mean, we'll probably win more, as the cocks would say.
Are they watching?
Omar, we weren't, and Callum, we weren't there when the Imperial 8 crashed into Albert Bridge. So.
No, I wasn't.
True.
I wasn't there. I was not at the club.
Yeah, Joe. No. Hold on. Go on. Yes. Tall, Joe. Yeah. Surprise! I was gonna say no surprise.
Hold on, I just overheard that right there. Did Joel work with you? The kind of like Spanish guy with long hair?
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a great man.
Yeah, Joe.
So ASL boats out from UL, and he's at Team King. So kind of neighbors. So he'd always give us chat, and I guess then we returned it, and now yeah, we're kind of good friends with him.
Oh, cool. He learned everything he knows. He learned from us.
I'll tell him that next time I see him.
Yeah, tell him that. Yeah, he was. Yeah. I like Joel. He's cool. He's nice family.
So what is this apprenticeship program? It's just kind of like junior coaches in a way.
Tom can talk to him more about that because he
That sounds sick.
Thanks for that, Tom. Do any of you want to be apprentices?
See how this degree thing pans out.
I love rowing, but I don't see it as my my life path. I definitely see like myself maybe rowing at club level in the future, but you know, I do love that engineering.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a very good coach. Maybe.
Very.
It's definitely hard. I'm sure it's much harder than it looks.
What's you going to say, Jessica?
It's very rewarding. I find a lot of people that I fell into it just through being injured and didn't want to stop rowing. So
that's a pretty good reason. Yeah.
It is good to see like our coaches, Jamie and Pete, like they just love they just absolutely, you can see it every day they turn up. They're kind of like, they're smiling, they're joking, they're telling us what they want to do. And you can see that they really, really, really just love the sport and kind of want everyone to kind of do the best they can. Then also they're quite supportive in the sense that you can be whatever ability. Like they don't really mind too much. It's just about getting involved. Like, especially this last year, like Pete was just like, we're doing this for the love of the sport. To be honest, we're probably not going to be able to do too much racing. So we're just going to do it just because we love rowing. And that kind of mentality kind of starting us out this year was really nice to see, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that kept a lot of people going.
But Milford, why do you think you wouldn't make a good coach?
I don't think I'm particularly good at picking out exactly what it is that makes the boat go faster. I can usually do what I'm told, but I don't reckon I could apply it to other people so well. That's fair enough.
Guys, I was talking to you about a gentleman earlier on. His name was Andre. I don't want to embarrass him or anything like that. But he's actually just come on shot there. And I didn't expect to see him. So I wondered if you've come in to say hello to us, Andre, because I was just telling the guys on the screen here about your amazing feat, your challenge. And I don't know if you want, you can speak about whatever you want to. You've earned that right. So I'll just leave the floor to you right now.
Okay, now I just looking if there was someone online, and to thank you again for the organization. It was really, really, really nice to row, and especially the finish that you all did support me was very fine. So I appreciate that, and I want to thank you for that again. So that's why I'm online again.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I was just saying earlier, I was very impressed because I would not be able to go that long on an erg. That's challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It sounds strange, but it was nice to do. So I know you get tired, and if you accept that, you can row very long. It's just like if you run, you get tired, but you can also jog, a slower run, and you can run very long. And that's the same on the ergometer. Normally, when I do an hour, I around 1:55, and when I do 24 hour, I is I will be on the 220, and you can recover on that speed. But yes, there are tough moments. Yeah, you know they come and you know that they go. So the only question is, how long do they stay?
Would you say, is there like a go-to thing you go to, like in your head, just like, okay, it's getting quite tough now? Is there kind of one thing you kind of think about, or is there something you just like, you know what, I need to do it? Or is it just kind of you enjoy doing that?
I still enjoy it, and you know, oh, I'm tired, but it goes away. But how long, I don't know. It's there, and I know it's there, so I leave it, and then it goes away again. Yes, it's very strange, but yeah, if you accept that you are tired, then you can continue. Maybe you slow down 5 seconds, 500 meter, but then you come back again after you have a tough moment. Yeah, you know it's coming. So you have, if you are complaining about that you are tired, then you have not to start.
I've always just thought rowing's always about the pain. Obviously, all the other things that come with it that you enjoy, but I've always thought you can't. How are you going to go and succeed in rain? And even not when I say succeed, I'm not talking about Olympic stage and winning gold medals, or whether it be keeping yourself fit or whatever aspect of you using on an ergo. If we're talking about ergo specifically, then it's just about feeling pain and pushing yourself beyond it. And
no, I listen to my body. If I have blisters, it's no problem. But if I have pain in my knees, for example, then I have to think, oh, can I continue or not? So
when I talk about pain, I definitely won't talk about I mean cardio, endurance type pain, that type.
Sorry, yeah, I don't get the.
Oh, sorry, Andre. You know, just now you gave me a when I was talking about the way I look at rowing is about going through the pain barrier and pushing yourself beyond that. I wouldn't want to do that if I had an injury in my leg or anywhere, or a severe injury. It's more thinking about psychologically and the cardio endurance.
Yeah, okay.
Although I've never sat on an ergo for 364. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I normally row 10 kilometers a day. I did check it yesterday, my logbook, and it was 9.8. The last 10 years, average 9.8 kilometers a day. So I row very, very, very much.
every single day, Andre. 10K.
No.
Okay.
In the summer, I row more on the water or on the road. I have also a rowing bike, and then you can go on the road, and I train a lot. I like it.
What advice do you have for any of these young people here on the screen who are enjoying their rowing life right now?
Sorry.
Do you have any advice for? We've got some young people on the screen here in front of you who are rowing, obviously participating. Have you got any advice for them in regards to them moving forward in rowing?
When I was younger, I also row short distance. But the problem for me was that I was a day from home and I did only row 2Ks. And after that, I thought, if I row a marathon, we have a lot of marathons in the Netherlands, then you are a day from home, but you also did row the complete day. And when you do row a marathon, you think, maybe I can do it twice. And you try to find how far you can go. And you go further and further. And that's, how I come to this long distance.
Obviously.
I also row long distance on the internet. You have programs for the Concept 2 you can connect to, and then you can row together. And then you push each other further and further. And yeah, now I'm on this distance.
we were just talking about coaching. Are you interested in coaching, or do you ever coach anybody, or do you coach at all, or have you ever coached?
Not anymore.
Okay.
What I do for coaching is I do 2K strong, then I go back to the marathon speed to recover. And when my heart rate is good again, I start again the 2K, and that's my training. What I do for the long distance. Yeah, that's a sprint is for me 2K. Yes. It sounds different for you, but for me it's 2K a sprint. And then sprint is 2K for me. Yes. Yeah.
What do you think, boys?
Absolutely not.
And I was sure I also said half an hour is more than enough, but yeah.
Yeah. The reason we're all doing 100-meter intervals is because that's the shortest the erg will let you do.
Yes, yeah. and I know 100 kilometers is the max you can do on the Concept 2.
Maybe one day.
How do you prepare for a 24-hour run? Do you eat breakfast? Or?
It takes a month for you.
Oh, that seems pretty grim.
Yeah.
Someday, if I had a couple of buddies, maybe 3 of us could do a 24-hour time.
Well, yeah.
Sounds
awful.
The line is very bad. Yeah.
Was that me or? Yeah. Andre, it's really really cool of you to come back and thank London Ukraine and the Race The Thames for you being able to participate. But it's been great for us to obviously have you on and you share your challenge with us. It's fantastic to watch and inspirational as well. And one of my of all this time, one of my cool moments that I saw was when you got to speak to Lucy the other day, and I know she's spoken about tracking you, and you guys have seen what you've done previously, and then to finally you two get to talk about the type of things that you do. Do you remember speaking to Lucy? Remember the lady Lucy?
Yeah.
So that was one of my that's one of my favorite moments of this this whole event, actually.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Lucy did place something on Facebook, and that's why I found this this event.
Are you back? Are you back next year?
Oh yes.
Oh gosh. What a silly question.
I still want to do it in one go. I think it's possible. I was on the boathouse, and it was 3 degrees at night, and it was too low.
Hold on, could you just track back a bit there? When you say in one go, what do you mean? You'd like to achieve it in one go, in what, just not getting off the ergo, or?
No, not sleep, just off of the ergo, but I start and I do every hour at 10 kilometers.
Without sleeping? Okay.
Yeah, without sleeping. And I think that's possible. But this time it was too cold, and when I stopped, it went colder and colder, and in my head it was a problem.
Wow.
I was thinking about the night, and it was too cold, so that's why I stopped and went to sleep and continued the next day. But the next day, the first meters were terrible, but after that, you in the flow again, and you do the last meters. So.
Do you have any plans to is this it now? Are you going to be popping in again to have a look at what's going on over the next couple of days?
Yes, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I'll thank for your support. I will support you now.
Oh, you're amazing. You're amazing, and it'd be good if everybody else, because obviously I've only met you through the other day through my colleague who's your team Marshall.
Yeah,
and all of us know about you. And we obviously we work for the organisation, so we're following what's going on. But everybody knows who Andre is.
Okay, yeah. I must say, when I look to someone else who's doing the 24 hours, it looks more impressive as that you do it yourself. Because when you watch, you go sleep and you come back, oh, he's still there. But if you are rowing, you're still going on, and it's not so special. So I like it to do it. So for me, it's not a problem. But when you look from the sideline, it looks hard.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, but when you do a 2K, you're really tired. It hurts. But for me, it does not hurt. I'm tired, but it does not hurt. So
I suppose that's true. It's so long.
Yeah, it is 50% physical and 50% in your mind, because you can stop every moment. And that's why I split it up in 10 kilometers parts. So I do 10 kilometers. I want to do it in 45 minutes. And I only think on to the 45 minutes. After that, I would do it again, but I have rest now for 50 minutes. So, and if you want to do it in one go and only see 346 meters, then it's not possible. It goes too slow down. that it's not possible. Then you think I stop, because 1 kilometer is 5 minutes. It is a long time if you tire it. So
I think it's very cool how you've taken this like really long distance and broken it down into like what sounds manageable chunks.
Yes, yeah. You see, you have a point to work to. It's 10 kilometers, and if you finish that, then it's okay. You can go to the next. You don't think, I have to go 24 times 2 kilometers, but you think, okay, this one is next, and the last 3, 4. Then you think, okay, now I have to do 30. Now I have to do 20, and then there's a tough moment to continue, because 30 kilometers, it is not much if you look at 300, but if you have to go row 30 kilometers, it's a really long time.
We now have a master strategy plan. We've got your race plan now. We can do it.
Yeah. Normally I do the 24 hours, and then you have no rest. In other words, you can take your rest, but then you have less distance. So you want to continue rowing. And when you stop now, your time is also stopped in this race. So that is is easier. But we will try it next year. Is next year also on internet?
I'm probably the wrong person to ask that question. This is the first time we've done it. For the circumstances, and it's been unbelievable. But I don't want to put myself in a situation to say, oh yes, we're doing it again next year. But if do I think it would be amazing if we did? Of course I do.
Okay.
But I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it to the powers that be. Okay.
And normally this race is on water. And
no, go on, Tom.
Sorry? Yeah. Okay.
And last year, this year we've had over 100 teams participating. But last year we had 18 teams in the in this venue, and downstairs at the same time there was an event taking place where 2,000 plus young people, children, they're at school, were participating downstairs. So it was just crazy and amazing, and it's live, and you can feel everything. You're there. But with this, I use the same words for this, because even though this is being virtual and online, you can actually feel it.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously not physically like you can at the Cog Box. So as two events, they were totally different. But obviously the concept with regards to it being a charity, a fundraising event, and it being called Race the Thames, it was the same, but we could then make it a much bigger event because of the way it was set up.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And normally is also continue rowing? Or?
No one's done that before.
Yeah,
no.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're the man.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you that was that would go down, and that'll stay down in history at LYR for that's set in history now, set in stone. The first time that's been done via our organization.
Okay. Oh.
So you're a very famous man within the walls of London Youth Rowing, and outside now with these guys here.
Okay.
And everybody else who's been watching, to be fair.
Yeah, okay. I know more people who thinks to do such kinds of race. So
okay. So you might have a few people to bring on board next year if it does happen next year.
Yes.
That'd be good, and you'll find out, and probably you'd find that out. Not directly from Lucy this time. You'll probably get a direct invitation from London Youth.
Oh yes. You can send me a mail. I will will take again. Yeah.
It's been, thank you for popping on, and it's been so lovely you sharing with us, and really enjoyable talking to you as well. So thank you very much for coming and say thanks. I know you're going to be back again over the next couple of days, but I'm glad that I could be here to kind of have a chat with you as well. So yeah, thank you for that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the organization.
Take care, Andre.
Yeah. Okay.
See you, Andre.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was nice, wasn't it? Like, considering we were talking.
Okay.
Have you finished yours for today, Milford?
Yeah, I'm done. I've done my 12.
I got carried away.
Have you all finished now? Yeah, obviously.
I'm done.
Oh, you still got? Oh, yeah, you were late comer, weren't you? Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading there.
I think, what are you guys doing for rest? I think I've got more than you.
I'm doing 6. I found 6.
3, otherwise you take too long and it takes up too much of your day.
I'm doing 7 minutes. I think 6 is better. 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes is not enough to get the full on. You want to make, I don't think I could keep up the splits like fully the same with that much rest.
I think I'm going slower than you guys there.
What are you averaging roughly?
120.
Oh yeah, that's about what I'm doing. I think Omar's a bit quicker.
Yeah, but I've got longer.
And there's Jack, who's absolutely just destroying that poor Eric.
What's Jack pulling?
Thought he was doing like 116, 17s.
Oh,
pretty big.
I guess it. Jack and I are at the same split pretty much, but I think he's at rate 42 and I'm like 55. I need to get Jack's weights regime.
Yeah, he's keen on his weights. I'm not sure how good it is for the boat, but it's good for the big O's.
Might become like Tristan, become too big for the boat.
Yeah, he'll have to join the Putney Soldiers.
How many minutes roughly have you got to go, boys, on your challenge?
I'm not sure. So I've done. Let me see. Let me just figure out how much I've done so far.
I've got about probably 20 minutes left of rowing today, and then I'll only have 3K to go.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2.5K to go.
Yeah, I've got 2.7K to go.
Okay.
So, yeah, not too bad.
We could just finish it all tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Do it all tomorrow. I mean, possibly. If we get everyone here, we could do.
Just give me their numbers. I'll text them all.
Yeah.
Get them down.
I'm gonna have to head off now. I've got a meeting at 2.
Okay.
Nice to come on.
Milford, thanks, mate. Really nice to meet you. And Callum and Omar, really lovely to meet you. We'll look forward to see you over the weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Well done.
Cheers, guys. See you later.
Take care, guys.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Jane?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
I was amazed at how many ergos they got and how many people they're rowing together. Completely blew my mind. Wow. There's just so many people in one room rowing together in unity and together. Completely amazing to have that. I can just imagine that for Duncan Village. That would be amazing. Gosh. And the boys are actually asking if they could row now. They're all there and they wanted to row and they wanted to join with them. So I've just explained to them that they're not in the competition. The girls were, because we only had the one ergo.
I did see your message, but I didn't
reply.
No, I was just wanted to speak to Tom about it first, and I don't think we've got the scope to be able to have that happen. Yeah.
No, I think it's also a good lesson for them.
Go on, Tom.
We've got to work together and get more equipment and stuff and raise more funds. A long story. It's really hard. It's breaking, but nothing much we can do. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I'm thinking that we need to get monitors and a couple of ergs and link them all up to a computer. We haven't got all that done yet. So okay.
I don't like feeling the pain of it. So at least if it's 100 meters, it's just, I don't like feeling.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Everything started playing.
No. Yeah, it's just a learning curve for us, and we've got to learn how to go forward and watching through the Zoom to see how many people can row at once is also. I never anticipated so many people in one room rowing together on so many ergs. Wow.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. I just thought I'd pop in and check this out. I'm calling from Aquatic Braemar LAC, so representing some of our teams. There's 7 teams really getting into it at the moment. I still have a bit of way to go myself, though, so I feel a bit of a cheat.
Don't worry, a lot of people have.
Yeah, well, I was planning my big run tomorrow. I did 6K the other day, and I'm gonna do 10K tomorrow. And I was gonna do today, but it started raining, so I thought.
Just noticed that, yeah.
Better weather.
So did you want to just come and have a look at how it felt, the Zoom thing, so to speak?
Yeah. Well, and Andy said to pop in and just talk a little bit about our teams and our charity that we're running for, as well as London Youth Rowing, which is really cool. I actually think that one of you used to live with a friend of mine with Yes. I know. Yeah. Because when Pammy was sponsoring me, she went, "Oh, I know London Youth Rowing. That's where." So I've been hearing a lot about that. Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, they're very good ambassadors for London Youth Rowing. They were Callum was singing the praises of the charity the other day, which is great. So yeah. The world is that small. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, but it's great. We're loving it. We're having such a good week. We're actually in the process of Qualis Braemar and LEC are two companies that we're merging together, and we're in the final kind of transitional process. So this has been a really great activity to introduce people across the two groups in the UK. Lots of people, because we've kind of merged the groups into different teams. So it's really put faces to the names for a lot of people. And I think only one of our teams hasn't reached 100% yet. All of the others are. We're keeping on going. So we're almost at 200% on quite a few of them, which is great. Yeah. So hopefully I won't let everybody down by not doing 10K tomorrow. So
are you planning? Sorry to interrupt you. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie. Sorry, Katie. Because Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Are you going to be part of the Zoom tomorrow? Then or over the weekend? Are you going to be joining the broadcast, or what's your plans?
Yeah, well, I think we told everybody if they want to drop in that they should do that. So hopefully people will. But yeah, I don't know, what time is it tomorrow?
Go on, Tom.
All day. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Sorry, I've been saying that all day. Go on, Tom, because if I don't, I'll just talk all the time. So I'll give somebody else a chance to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I'll tell everybody. I mean, we're going to send something out later on just to remind everyone. And I think lots of people will be doing lots. And it's pretty sunny tomorrow, so I think lots of people will be out
Yay.
tomorrow. Oh my God. Yeah. Bring on the sun. It's so much nicer to run in the sun.
Oh.
How many people in total are doing it this week in the challenge?
Yeah, I've just done it on. I've just done it on a different doc. I'll just give you you Karen, and I'll just. How much should I've got? Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's just 184 teams and 1,019 participants.
Wow.
Might even be a little bit more participants than that, but yeah, not less than that.
How many extra charities then is it?
I think it's was it 37 to 40? Yeah. I did make a note. 39 charities. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's brilliant.
So yeah, amazing. Everybody's responded. It's just been crazy. I don't know if you had, we've been having these little chats with everybody, obviously like yourself coming on. And there's a gentleman here just now. I mentioned him earlier on, but we've all been following the whole week. He done the 364 K challenge by himself. So he's a gentleman from 57-year-old from Amsterdam, well, Holland. And he just popped in just now to thank us for letting him be a part of this. Which,
oh wow!
Yeah, we had to thank him for being a part of this. So that was really cool.
Well, we really want. I mean, thank you from us as well, because we are really loving it. And I don't think. I mean, we've done a few big sort of fundraising things in the past, but never kind of on this scale actually. And we've never had this many people from our different offices come together. So, and a lot of our, we should have opened it to our colleagues globally, because a lot of colleagues globally have also said that they want to be, they're going to run the distance wherever they are. There were some guys in the Mexico office who said they're going to cycle around Tampico 70 kilometers. So in support. So it's been great, and people have really, really loved it. And as I said, it's been a really nice thing for us to do and get to know each other a bit better actually across the two companies. So hopefully it's